now the important thing.
Yes, sir.
In 24 hours, we just go for 15 minutes, and that is restroom.
Where, sorry, you're talking about?
The restroom, they just said for the toilet, they have a shower.
Yes.
Okay, so now how we do the istinja? We can't take the water from the top and do the
Sir, okay, now that you mentioned it, let me just go into a slight detail. I will not go into too much detail, leave the rest to the imagination. The door is not a complete door in these toilets. So it's sort of a half door. So you have, you know, it's here to up to this level. Generally speaking, I'm talking about a typical. And there's usually a hook inside that door. Okay? The practical tip that was given to me when I went there for the first time is to have a plastic bag with you. Okay? And the plastic bag should be a sturdy one, not a flimsy one, not a Walmart one, but something which has a strong handle on both sides. So when you go from your camp to the bathroom, you will keep your soap and you will keep, you know, whatever. And then when you go inside, you close the door and you know, there'll be two hooks of that bag. One hook, put it on that, one handle of that bag, put it on the hook, you know, just, and open the bag. Put the top part of your ihram either inside or just flip it on the top of the door so that it doesn't get wet. Okay? Then the second part of the ihram, you can take it off and then you can put it inside that bag and close that bag because the water will not go in, because the space is quite limited. Now, as far as istinja and all, that I would not, I mean, that's up to you, but the point is that the water supply in most of those bathrooms will be that shower on the top. You will not have a tap separate. You may have a tap at the bottom, I don't know. Was there one?
There was a hose.
Oh yeah, there's a hose, sorry.
There was some hoses.
Yeah, there's a hose. Yeah, but you have to be careful with the hose also, because the hose is just next to the toilet. Yeah.
And sometimes the hose water supply and the toilet itself are the same.
Yeah.
So you get soap from both sides.
There are actually bathrooms on the outside also. If these get filled up, you know, you can go to the outside. At times those bathrooms are more vacant and easily available, just outside on the road, because everyone is, you know, congregating in the, you know, where.
Remote system or is it like an Indian WC system?
Both. You have both. But you know, the Indian system may be less as compared to the commode system.
And after we finish, it's all normal. What about the women's?
Sir, I've never been there.
Okay. Because we have just two parts of ihram, you know.
Right.
For the women, they have to take many clothes.
Sure.
It's tough for them. I was just worried about for my wife.
I mean, there are sisters back there. I mean, you can.
With all the construction going on, how does this affect the number of people coming in? Is a lot lesser, right?
I think they've curtailed it by 20%. Plus, they've restricted that you cannot go there before 5 years are over. So yes, that is one way of curtailing it. But at the same time, you have to realize that the locals can come in also. You cannot stop them. I don't know. Some locals slip in, but there is a restriction for the locals also. So, yes.
Now, for example, some people have a problem in praying. They can't go directly. They need a chair. Do they have a chair available over there?
There are chairs available inside Haram, but a lot of people buy their own chairs also. There is a very, what's the name of that? Bin Daud. Bin Daud is a supermarket chain everywhere. And I don't know, it's like 20, 30 riyals that you get your own chair and then you carry that chair wherever you go. You can use it in Makkah, Medina, you know, Arafat, wherever you want to go.
But that's a portable chair.
Oh yeah. It folds. It's very slim. I mean, it's very easy to carry. Very easy to carry. Sorry, brother, you had some questions that I apologize I had to stop you, but please go ahead.
I was going to actually ask when Asad was going about the Sai. So he said Sai, Sakamama 7 times. I want to clarify, it's 7 all together. It's
Not 14.
Not 14.
You start on Safa and you end at Marwa.
So it's
Yes.
7 times. And then on the other question I had was for the Jamara, like after you come back to Mina and then you do the first the big shaitan one time,
Right.
and then you come back to Mina. Then you do 7 times each shaitan on 3 consecutive days.
Correct.
Okay. So and there's a specific time you
Yes.
have to do that.
Yes. Another important thing about Sa'i is, Jamara. First day you only do 7 for the big shaitan, but you do not pray or you do not make dua after that, after the big shaitan. But the second and the third, or if your group is staying for the 4th day also, you do the small one first, then you pray, then you face the Qibla and you pray, you make dua. Then you do the middle one and then you pray again. But then you do the third, which is the big one, and again don't pray. So with the big one, you don't pray at any time. I mean on any of the days. But for the second, third, and the 4th day, if you're doing the 4th day, then for the small and the middle one, you pray after that.
And the dua is a specific dua or is
Whatever you want to.
What will happen to those pebbles and stones they throw? It is tons of. I was told
Yeah.
that it is different to.
No. What I was told, if there's a wall, the structure is inside and there's a wall where you cannot, that's the boundary. If you look inside the wall, it's a deep thing so all the stones, they go down there. And so if you're at the 4th level, they'll go down to the 1st level.
But is it that they're physically removing from there or?
Wallahu alam, I think somebody even mentioned that there are trucks which take it, and I don't know the exact answer.
Never seen that.
Because it is just.
Right.
It is again Allah's this one that is. I don't know.
As far as dua is concerned, another thing that I want to, which I was told by my group and group leaders and the Imams and Hafiz Sahab when you go to Medina Munawwara, you go to say salam to Huzur Pak Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam at the Rawda. You'll see a lot of people that they say salam and then they are praying facing the Rawda. No, you don't pray when you're facing the Rawda. The Qibla is 180 degrees on that side. You will see. So just turn yourself and face the Qibla and pray there. So this is another small thing. I think it's a big thing.
Now the stones you pick up are.
Yes.
You said you need about 70 stones.
Well, if you're doing 4 days, then you need 70. You need 7 for the first day. You need 21 for the second day. You need 21 for the third day, because you're going to stay there 3 days at least. That's 49. And 21 is 42, and then 7 is 49. If you're staying the third, an extra day, depending on your group, then you'll need another 21. So that makes it from 49 to 70.
For this shot.
I think for miss shot के लिए आप रख लें 3-4 और 10 15.
So each day you pick up the stones from.
You can each day, or people don't want it. They just go there once out and they just fill a bottle. At times your group can give you a small bag which has a little tie on the top. So it can be, yes.
If when you were at the Jamarat and you fell pink as a stone,
Yeah.
if you feel you missed, you do
Do it again, yes.
So it doesn't matter. 7 is the best, but you could do more than 7.
Well,
What's happening?
if you lose count, for example, there's so many people. Nobody's gonna, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is not gonna, penalize you for that. As long as you feel that you've done 7 at least, yes, that's fine.
Because if it's a rukun, then it has to be 7.
Yes.
Then asking if something more, do I have to fidya or?
No, I don't think so.
So in the state of Ihram, if they have a medical condition, can we wear those leather socks and put the gels inside and do the tawaf?
I think that's an Imam question. Hafiz,
Yes.
question here for you.
Yes.
So when you're in Ihram and you have to do tawaf and you can't really walk around, you have a medical condition, can you wear those leather socks and put leather socks and do the tawaf?
Yes, if there's medical reason, yes, you can participate.
No fidya. So how much? One fidya or?
Yeah, just one. You can feed 6 people. 6 people. Just get. You're gonna find plenty of people there.
Brother Amin.
Okay.